What's up everyone, Willy Apple here, and today Apple has released the third beta of iOS 17. Let's jump right in and show you some of the changes found in the software. Okay, so the first thing that changed is inside of Messages right here. If you were to press the plus button, you'll notice that the Photos button now adds your photos instead of just showing a generic template button. Now this template button will probably show if you don't have any photos in your photo library, but now it shows some of your photos right there. It's different for each person. That's just what I have so far in my Photos app. Another change is inside the Photos app. If you were to go to a recently deleted album, and if you were to press select and then select one, and you'll see that down here it no longer says delete all or recover all. It now is combined into right here, and now just says delete and recover. So now if you want to delete or recover, you just press one of these, and then you need a separate tab now, which I'm not sure how some people are going to think about this, but personally I don't care, just as long as it gets the job done. Inside the Music app, if you're going to play a song, you'll see this three dots button, and you're going to see this button that says view credits. If you tap on it, you'll notice that there are the credits for the music right here. So performing artists are right here, composing and lyrics, and production and engineering. We just have a ton of people right here, and if they have a picture, they have a picture. If not, it just shows their initials right there, and you can even view the lyrics of the music you want to listen to. Inside the Settings app, if we were to go down into Accessibility and then Assistive Touch, you'll notice that the Assistive Touch button got changed up a little bit. So the Assistive Touch button looks different now, and it even fades in, out if I were to not touch my phone, and then there it is. However, I don't want Assistive Touch, but I will be turning this off now. Now we got two little changes inside of iPadOS, and the first one you might notice is the Health app, if I can find it. It's actually changed back to normal. It looked a little bit buggy inside of Beta 2, but it got fixed obviously in Beta 3. And the second one is inside of Safari. So if we were to go inside to our settings, scroll down to Safari, and then show favorites bar, it actually got redesigned here. Well, it did it for me, it looks like, but okay, it was just a little bit buggy, and it looks like it's an optional feature. It's show icons in favorites bar. So if we were to turn that off, it would go back to how it was before. Then turning it back on, it shows the new style. For some reason it was buggy when I first turned it on. Now we can see the icons. And this is new. This is also new inside of macOS Sonoma, which I'll be making a video on later today. And also if you were to tap and hold right here, you will notice that this also adds the tab groups, which I'm not a big fan of, since personally if I wanted to use tab groups, I would open up the sidebar instead. Now there's still no create profile, since it's pretty hard to do inside of iPadOS in my opinion. Yeah, I don't even know where the profiles thing is on iPadOS, so hopefully Apple changes this to show new profile right here, so it's a lot easier to make profile. Inside of the Health app, if we were to go into mental well-being and press get started, this now says begin instead of next as it said in Beta 2. If we were to press begin, this got redesigned a little bit. So I haven't used this feature, but I was just told that this got redesigned. And inside of recent timers, we of course have the bug where if you have a 3-second timer, for example, it doesn't show 00:03, but this got changed up a little bit. So we have play icons, which will start the timer for you. Instead of it just saying start, this looks a lot cleaner. I like this a lot. And who knows, maybe just having an X and a play button here would make this look cool inside of Beta 4. Who knows? The Home app has a new splash screen, so if we were to open it up, you'll see that you have accessory control widgets, which are just showing off interactive widgets, a new look and feel for gauges and thermostats and stuff like that, and activity history. Now inside of our control center, if we were to tap and hold on an accessory, you'll notice that you're now able to change the colors directly from here. It's kind of glitchy right now, kind of slow, but hopefully in a future beta this improves. And 5G standalone got removed here for some carriers. I'm not sure if Apple will bring it back, but at the moment it is currently T-Mobile only at the moment. And voice on 5G got added for a couple of carriers as well. I still don't have it here, but hopefully this gets added inside of the future beta. I have Verizon, so hopefully it gets added, but I think it's just T-Mobile people only and for people who use T-Mobile cell towers. The control center button for camera has some brand new icons for take portrait and take portrait selfie. I'm not sure if those are the correct icons, since I don't think people know what f aperture means, but hopefully Apple changes them once again in a future beta. I'm pretty sure the icon we had before was better, to be honest. Inside of standby mode, if we were to tap right here, you're going to notice there's the volume slider icon. Sorry the angle is like this, but standby mode is kind of weird. If I were to just flip my phone onto the table like this, it just wouldn't work, but now we have a volume slider icon, and if I wanted to, I could just put it up and get copyright claimed by Pitbull. Now I'd like to discuss some bug fixes that we have inside of iOS 16 Beta 3. So the first one has to do with your SIM pin. So if you have a SIM pin, it basically would turn itself off and like ask you to enter a pin again every single time you turned on your device, and it was pretty annoying. The only way to fix it was to take out your SIM card and put it back in, and if you were to restart your device again, you would need to enter your SIM pin again, and it just wouldn't work. Syncing stuff with screen time got a little bit better as well. So if you were to turn the setting off, it should go to your iPad and Macs or other iPhones a lot faster instead of it taking a little bit. And performance here feels a lot better. Now I did put my phone in the freezer while updating, so it did not get hot for me, but for some people, like, the update made their phones get a little bit hot. The performance here feels really smooth. Battery life is pretty good. Hopefully battery life can improve within this beta, but for me it's too early to tell. The only beta where I'll be able to figure out if battery is better or not is with the Apple Watch, since I make that video the day after so I can document more changes with that. WilliWidgets users, you'll notice that all the WilliWidgets have broke right here. This is because we were developing the app with Xcode 15 Beta 2, and it decided to break inside of Beta 2. So I just want to mention here if you have WilliWidgets will break inside of Beta 3. Don't worry, I'll fix it as soon as possible. For some reason, this bug happened inside of iOS 16 Beta 3, coincidentally, but the icons here are small again. Inside of iOS 16, it was only the iPad icon and iPhone icon, whatever icon shows up here, but now it's both the iPad and the battery indicator icons. As I say before, I hope this is a bug, and I hope this gets fixed in the next beta. Now I'd like to discuss a few bugs in here. So if we were to go to our face gallery with our Apple Watch, you may notice that the watch faces are glitching out a little bit. Hopefully this gets fixed in a future beta. Now for me, I have not experienced a single bug except for the notification center bug, which as you can see is still there. Hopefully this gets fixed in a future update. That's pretty much the only bug that I have inside of iOS 17, surprisingly. Now last year I had quite a bit of bugs, which this might be an indication that iOS 17 is actually smoother than iOS 16. So we'll see about that, and thanks for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, share this with your friends, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!